Hey y'all, how you doing? This is Lady Q in 2022 for you. I'm in Greenwood, South Carolina, over here by the lake. Oh my goodness gracious! I tell you what, I was looking at a lake someplace else that I was gonna stop by, and I said, Lord, your girl, your woman God wanted to be by some water today. But I don't know if that bridge over oh, that water that was under that bridge, if it was safe or not. So I need you to help me to find the location. I tell you what, when you have a good spiritual let me put it like this. If you have a good spiritual GPS, gotta lead you to where you need to find for what you're looking for, honey. You see all of that? Look at that. That is a blessing. And there's a song that keep on coming in my head. Give, and it shall come back to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaking together, and running over, honey. What you give, you will receive. What you have, you will always have. Okay, how do I explain that? Okay, again, for those of you all who know, I was listening to Octavia E. Butler's parable of the talents. And it's the same thing that you hear in the Word of God whenever you're looking at the Bible. Because, as a hoodoo practitioner and a shaman, you look at certain things that you have. You see this big old lake? You see that? You see all of that? Look at all of that. Now, if you want to have great abundance, you have to be abundant. How do you be abundant? Whatever you have, that's what you give. Let me tell you, when I was living in Greensboro, North Carolina, and I was attending a church in Graham, North Carolina, one of the things our apostle asked us to do is to give a seed to the need that we had. So what that meant was this. Okay, and my children, they still do it to this day. Whenever they want clothes, they give clothes. Okay? If you want food, you give food. If you want money, you give money. You have what you have so that you can be a seed giver. The Bible does say that God gives seed to the sower. Okay, right now, what am I doing? I'm using my voice because I have a voice. Okay, so I'm giving my voice so that I can get a voice and something I might need. Okay, how about this right here? Your voice could be used for prayer. But sometimes when you're interceding for others, gotta intercede in your situation because you can only get what you give. If okay, let me explain this another way. Like my granddad used to tell us back in the day, nothing for nothing leaves nothing. So if you have nothing to give, you will get nothing. But if you have a little bit of something, just like that little faith as the size of a mustard seed, if you got just a little bit of something, that little bit can grow in such a great way. Case in point, let me tell you how. Okay, so we might have a little bit of water in the house, but then you go on the outside of the house, and then you get a whole big water. You see all that? Just like I just came from a home visit, and they said they had some water, and then it had a flood there. Okay, now look at there. I'm surrounded by a flood of water that I welcome. But this is also abundance that I'm welcoming. Okay, let me explain it to you like this how my grandmama used to tell us. You could do a lot with a little and a little with a lot. Okay, so give and it shall be given. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Now, my birthday is on June 16th of next week, and I'll be turning the fabulous 43 years old. And if you like the broadcast of the way or the direction that it's going, how about you give a seed to dollar sign Aunt Mary's niece so that you can be in the collection of the prayers that I would do while I'm down here by the riverside. Yes, down here by the riverside. And keep in mind now, just because you come by the water, it don't always mean like anything that's wrong. It just means that sometimes you just gotta just bask in nature. Okay, so my friends, let me go ahead and do what I gotta do. Cause I see I got some visitors and go where I gotta go. Until next time, my friends, I am Lady Q in 2022. Give, and it shall be given back to you. Pressed down, shaken together, honeys, and running over, just like all of this right here. Look at this gorgeousness. Yes, honey, give.